Okay, hey guys, this is Prab with the Transport Experts. For this video, I'll be talking about the 5 things you should be looking for while choosing a logistics and transport company. Let's get started. Firstly, we have communication. Communication is important because it's important for the provider to know what kind of services you're looking for and for you to know what they have available, because they might think you need something and you might think that they are providing something. It turns out to be a big inconvenience for both of you. So really important having the right communication, regardless of, that doesn't just apply to logistics and transport. I think that applies overall to whoever you're dealing with. That's why it's number 1, communication. Very important. Know what they're saying and they should know what you're saying. Secondly, we have experience and reviews. So check Google for reviews and check the company's history to look for what kind of company they are and how they've been with people so far. Because of course, any company that's providing a service, they've probably done service with other people, and if there's unhappy customers, I think negative people are pretty fast to leave their comments. So you can check Google, just literally Google their business name, and you can probably find reviews on their businesses. And other than that, some companies have testimonials on their websites and stuff, so it doesn't just have to be negative. Some companies have positive reviews, so you can go to their website and look for testimonials and use that to make a decision. So that was number 2, experience and reviews. Thirdly, technology. Are they using primitive technology? So if a company is using older technology, or there's people that haven't caught up to things, they're not even using email, they're still doing mail, then it's hard for you to be as efficient with them or as fast with them. And there's lesser room for error because things are digital and it's very time effective. Next we have prices. You don't want to get ripped off, of course. Of course, you probably have a budget for your company or a certain amount that you can spend, and you don't want to go over that. This isn't about being cheap. Being cheap is one thing, but there's companies that are just charging you way too much. So that's what I mean by prices. It's important to shop around, to ask a few people here and there and how much these services usually cost in a normal marketplace. And it's, like I said before, it's much faster with technology because you literally search up different business names, call them, and you could ask what they would charge for a certain service, and there you go, that's all you need. And next we have flexibility with prices. Some companies are very firm on what kind of prices they're going to provide. If they're flexible and they can meet your needs a little bit better, and whereas some companies, they'll just have a firm price. Say you have an LTL delivery, you don't really need a whole truck to do a delivery for you, but they're providing a whole truck price. See, that would be a concern because you're not even using the whole truck. So that's what I mean by flexibility. Are they flexible with their prices, or are they just firm of like, oh, this is what we're going to charge and that's just how it is. And yeah, that's all for this video. That was the 5 things you should be looking for before choosing a logistics company. If that made sense, please share the video to help other people understand this stuff better. And I'll be posting more videos related to this on this channel. Subscribe. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye.